You run a thriving business here in the South Bay. Your customers rely on your expertise. But when they search online, your brand goes silent. To bridge that gap, you try to post. You sit down after a long day, stare at a blank screen, and try to guess what your audience wants to see. You spend hours filming, only to get zero engagement from the local community you're trying to reach. It's a specific kind of sting, watching high-quality local leads walk into your competitor's shop, not because they're more skilled, but simply because they're more visible. Relying on scattered, guesswork social media posts drains your energy without building authority. Without a strategy, you're just running on a treadmill that never actually moves your brand forward. A video podcast changes that dynamic. It provides a platform where you can demonstrate your expertise at length, creating a permanent asset for your local brand. But there is a reason 90% of business podcasts fail. Most owners start with a burst of energy, record a few interviews, and then hit episode 20. They run out of topics, hit a wall, and the show stops. You can avoid that wall. By using 4 practical brainstorming strategies, you can build a system that generates a limitless supply of content your clients are already looking for. A podcast without a sustainable idea generation system is just a temporary project. To make it a revenue-driving asset, you need to shift from guessing to engineering your relevance. Strategy 1 is market research. By analyzing local listeners and competitors, you isolate the gap between customer needs and current content. Finding these unaddressed pain points allows your South Bay show to dominate a niche everyone else ignores. Strategy 2 moves from local observation to global search data. Instead of wondering what to talk about, you look at search engines like Google and YouTube to see exactly how people are trying to solve their problems. Tools like Answer the Public allow you to discover long-tail keywords. These are the specific, multi-word phrases your customers use when they're deep in the research phase. It shows you their exact phrasing and their most urgent concerns. Leveraging search data ensures that every episode you record has built-in demand. You're no longer hoping people find your content. You're creating exactly what they are already trying to find. Strategy 3 shifts the focus from global search data to the interactions you're already having with your own clients. Your inbox is a content goldmine. Look through your direct messages, social media comments, and newsletter replies. Every recurring question you answer for a client is a signal that your audience needs a deep dive episode on that topic. You can even use AI to transcribe your past consultation calls. This lets you extract the exact problems your clients pay to solve and identifies the vocabulary they use to describe their struggles. Strategy 4 takes you into the niche communities where your ideal San Pedro clients spend their time online. Platforms like Reddit, Quora, and local Facebook groups are where people ask the specific, localized questions that search engines might miss. These communities reveal the nuances of your local market's needs. Combining your own client data with local community questions creates a content calendar that is hyper-relevant. When your episodes speak directly to these specific localized concerns, you establish a level of relevance that general interest podcasts can't match. By using these 4 strategies, you've built a massive vault of highly searched, hyper-relevant content ideas. You have the roadmap for months of authoritative episodes. But a library of great ideas is useless if you can't actually record them. Many business owners stall here, at the technical hurdle of production. The process of buying gear, fighting with audio interfaces, wasting hours in an editing suite can be paralyzing. It's easy to get lost in the tech and lose sight of the expertise you're trying to share. Content strategy only works if the production process is sustainable. If technical friction prevents you from hitting record, your best ideas will never reach your audience. That's where Voxel Micro Video Labs comes in. We've built a professional podcast studio right here in San Pedro to eliminate every technical barrier in your way. We provide the environment and the expertise. You simply show up with your brainstormed ideas and record your episodes while our studio handles 100% of the cameras, lighting, and audio levels. By removing that technical friction, you stop fighting with cables and start focusing on your message. You get a professional, high-quality production that reflects the actual caliber of your business. Your expertise deserves to be heard in a format that does it justice. Visit voxelmicrovideolabs.com to book your San Pedro session and finally amplify your brand.